Hello friends, I am Manisha Niphade, Junior College teacher, subject English, working in Rayat Shikshan Sanstha's Rao Bahadur Narayan Rao Borawke College, Shirirampur. Friends, first I would like to welcome you in your 11th standard. Now you have deliberately chosen your various branches. They are science, arts, commerce, whatever it may be. But now you are learning English from your first standard, and in this 11th standard also you are going to learn English subject. But I would like to tell you some things differently. See, you are going to learn the language. I am not telling you it is the subject, because when you learn the subject Marathi, English and Hindi, you learn the language. Language is the base of learning these all things. That is why when you are taken admission into 11th, this is the turning point of your life, and now you have to concentrate on learning language basically. See, to learn English, for my first question is why we want to learn English. Before that, let us see, I have given the title of this lecture Wide Horizons. Means here you are searching various horizons for your life, in search of some things, and in this quest your knowledge of English is very important thing. Why we want to learn English is the basic question. See, we learn English because we want to communicate with other people, and we want to talk with other people. We want to express our feelings, what actually we feel at this moment. We want to communicate our emotions as well as knowledge. What we know, we want to tell other people, and of course our wisdom, we want to give the advice to other people. And when we want to do these all things in English, we must know English very well. Why English is necessary then? To connect with other people. Means, if you want to connect globally, see, you will say that we are connecting with our own languages, means our mother tongue is there, Hindi language is there. But if you want to connect the people in the world, see, now this world has become a small village, because we can connect the other part of the world at this moment. And if you want to get the knowledge of the world, if you want to become global, because globalization is there, and if you want to get the knowledge of the world, English is the window. That is why we must know English language. Now, in your 11th standard, there is a syllabus. In syllabus, there are various lessons, but we don't want to learn only lessons. There are stories or novels or poems. Yes, of course, these stories and novels are there to tell you some morals. Moral values are important, and they are teaching through the content. But here, I want to concentrate on the language basically, because if you know the language, you can talk with the person who is living in every part of the world. That is why I would like to tell you why English is important, why we want to learn it, to communicate with the world. English is the very important language. Let us see, when we learn English, 4 skills are important. What are the 4 skills of English language? Of course, listening, speaking, reading and writing. Let us see these 4 skills one by one. First skill is listening. See, ask yourself, do you listen actively or attentively. See, lot of things come on your ears. You listen these things, but you are not careful. You are not attentive. If you listen carefully, then it will be helpful. See, when you see the small child, 2 years old child in your home, he speaks mother tongue very fluently because around him there are people who are speaking their mother tongue continuously. 2 years boy speak Marathi language very fluently because around him there are people who are talking continuously in Marathi language. They don't teach him grammar of Marathi language, but the boy can speak, child can speak language. See, that way, what we have to do, we have to listen English language continuously, and that listening will help you to speak the sentences. See, then active and attentive listening is very helpful in English language. See, with that, you have to understand British pronunciation, American pronunciation. We have accepted British pronunciation, but we must differentiate between American and British English, as well as we have to listen our Indian English. These all listening things will improve your speaking, because listening makes you active in speaking. See, which things you can listen. See friends, if you go on YouTube, you see there are various speeches in English, but you just see it, but you never listen attentively. See, there are speeches of the person like Sachin Tendulkar, there is Yusufzai Malala's speech is there. Then if you listen these speeches, of course, definitely these speeches will help you in your listening. Now see, there are movies. You listen the movies, but you watch the movies. But sometimes what happen about English movies, you avoid them because you can't understand their pronunciation. But if you practice of listening, after some days, definitely you will understand the pronunciation, and then you can improve your listening habit and you can speak also. Now, short stories. I would like to tell you, you can listen short stories to which you are familiar. See, story of hare and tortoise. If you listen this story in English, you can get the new words, as well as you can get the sentences, how to construct the sentences, stories of kings and queens, stories of hare and tortoise, Aesop Niti stories. Listen continuously. See, ample varieties of listening will definitely help you to improve your English. See, after this listening skill, we are moving forward to our second skill, and it is speaking. See, we listen lot of things in English, but what about speaking? We always hesitate to speak. We understand, but we don't want to speak because we become shy. We hesitate. If we make mistake, what will happen? See friends, English is not mother tongue, but we have to speak it. We have to improve ourselves in this language. See, about speaking, when we can speak, whenever possible, you can speak in English in your class, with your friends, with your teachers. You have to try to speak in English, as well as talk to yourself. If nobody is there, and if you are feeling shyness, what you have to do? Talk with yourself in English. And also another thing you can do, you can talk in front of mirror. look into mirror and speak in English. Means it will definitely help you in speaking, to improve in speaking. See, if you practice daily, then you can increase your fluency. Fluency is also important, but after practice, you can get fluency in English. Narrate stories. You can narrate the stories which you have listened in English. See, stories of Isapniti, stories of Akbar and Birbal, and king and queens, and animal stories you have listened in your childhood. You can try to speak in English, to tell those stories to your friends, your classmates, to your in your home. You can also tell these stories. Now see, events which are happening around you. You can express these events to your parents, your friends, these all people. You can express your events and experiences. See what you experienced today. If you speak about your daily routine from morning to evening, what are you doing? You can express this in your words, and it will definitely improve your speaking habit. See, recite poem. You are learning poems in your syllabus. In your syllabus, you are learning various poems. You have to recite those poems. Definitely, they will improve your pronunciation. Deliver speech. Yes, deliberately. Take the subject, take the topic, and make your speech, write your speech, and after writing it, try to give the speech in front of your parents, your friends. It will definitely help you improving your speaking. And make videos. Yes, nowadays videos are available. You can make your own video, tell your own information, what you want to do, what are your desires, your ambitions. These things you can express through the video, and you can watch your video and improve your mistakes which you have made. Improve yourself. See, you can improve the things which are not there. These all things will help you in your speaking skill. Our next skill is reading. Yes, first thing we have to listen lot of things in English. These things are necessary. Then you have to try to speak in English without hesitation. You have to dare to speak in English. And then third thing is reading. See, in your textbook there are various lessons. There they give some lessons for reading, some for listening. Then you have to read all the lessons. There is no need to go out for reading. You can read your textbook and get new words, and you can understand what is the structure of sentences. You can make your own sentence. See what you can read. First thing I have told you, you must read your textbook. One thing. Second thing is magazines. You can buy magazines. If it is not possible in your college library, you go there and take the old magazines are also there. You can go through them and get the knowledge of English words there. What are the words used in conversation? Then newspapers. At least in 1 week you can buy the newspaper. One newspaper can help you getting new words. For 1 week you can only buy one newspaper. See, short stories. Yes, read the short stories in English. There are books, Aesop's books, Birbal stories. Yes, these stories will help you to improve your reading, and they will create the interest in reading. See, try to understand gist, purpose and attitude. See, there are poems, there are lessons. If you read any poem, what is the gist? What the poet want to tell you? If you read carefully, you will understand what is the important thing in this poem. What is the purpose of this poem? Why poet is writing this poem? What he want to tell you? Which things he want to express through this poem? If you read these things, all things carefully, definitely you will develop your attitude. And you can understand what is the writer's or poet's attitude. Through this reading, you will do these all things. And short stories to novels, you can do your journey. See, basically at the very outset, you can start to read the short stories, which will create interest in reading, and after that you can read the textbook, your novels, and you can read various novels. In Marathi language there are novels which are translated into English. You can read those novels, then they will definitely create interest in your reading. See, along with these all three skills, you have to do the last skill, writing. See, this is the last skill. In write English is not the easy thing, but what we learn at the beginning, we learn to writing. And what happens, we become perfect in writing, but we don't know the listening, speaking. Speaking is very important part, but we don't care about it. What we do, we write the things. See, writing skill is the last skill in language. Write homework. Yes, your homework is there. Daily homework, you have to do your homework. Then letters, emails, through this writing, you improve your structure of grammar and your new vocabulary you can get. Every day you can get the new words. Then welcome speech, vote of thanks. Try to write these all things. If you do the practice, you can improve your writing. As well as interview questions. See, in your syllabus there is this question. You have to create the questions, and these questions will help you to improve your writing. Review of movie. Yes, you watch various movies, English movies, Hindi movies, it may be Marathi movie. You can explain Marathi or Hindi movie. In English, you can make your review. What do you think about a movie? What type of characters are there? What is the theme of that movie? What is the plot of that movie? These all things you can express in English. For these all skills, friends, what is necessary? You have to collect the new words. Words are very necessary here. See, your vocabulary should be increased. Day by day, you can increase your vocabulary, you can get the mastery over language. And that is why at the beginning, see, I have given the title of this lecture, Wide Horizons. If you want to widen your horizons, you should become the master over the language. See, syllabus is the different part. First thing you have to understand about the English language are there 4 skills in which you should become master. Thank you.